plan for today, I'm going to look at where my notch filter is set on this guy. I noticed on my last video I had some jello that I'm not a fan of. So I'm going to do my best to use black box and see where my motor noise is coming from. I'll show you guys how to do that. Alright. So let's hook up the Betaflight. So first, your notch filter is this guy down here. I'm talking about my D-term low pass filter. This down here. What you want to do is just go ahead and type get debug. If it's not, see mine's already set to debug mode equals notch. If it's not set to that, you're going to type in set debug underscore mode equals notch. And then obviously anytime you do something, make sure you save. It'll save and reboot. So now what this is going to do, I actually have an old one I looked at, kind of convenient here. What this will do is, if you're in the Black Box Explorer, if you click on this View Hide Analyzer display, it'll show this this thing here, and you can actually get it to show it full screen basically. So then what you'll do is you come to your graph setup, you add a custom graph, scroll down to find, and this is after you've already logged your flight with Black Box, and you upload your file into here. You'll choose debug notch, and that'll bring up, you'll see gyro, pre-notch, roll, pitch, yaw. What you can do is, if you click on that little analyzer next to it, it'll show you where, before it gets through any filtering, where is your max motor noise coming from. On my roll axis here it shows 346. If I choose the pitch, it'll show 329, and then yaw is usually not very noisy at all, so I focus on roll and pitch. And then after you do this, you can go into Betaflight, you find out where your max motor noise is. So this is what I do. I've got 346 and 329, so somewhere in the middle. I don't know, just, I mean, you can get it perfect, get exact, do the math, get the average of it. So I'll come back into Betaflight, and when I go to my PID tuning, I go to my filter settings, and I've always noticed that these are 100 apart, even stock. The first number up top here is your frequency, and then this is your cutoff. I've just noticed that they're 100 apart, so I'm guessing it's drawing a span of 100 hertz, with the center of it being 330. So I'll just do this 335 and 235, and I'm going to save that. That's actually from an old Black Box log I had, so I'm going to do another one and see if it's still the same. But basically, when you set that center, that frequency, that's the peak of the notch filter, and it tapers off as it goes away. So it's spanning 100 hertz. The peak of it, so the center point is what I just set, 335. That's where the most of the noise is going to be cut out. And then as you go, 50 away from either side, because it spans 100, as you go 50 low and 50 high, it tapers off and is basically less effective on those other noises outside of that center peak.